Hey guys, Elvin Archer here, and today we're learning the proper way to hang a bear bag. Stick with me. So with this being such a vital skill, it's really interesting to see how many people just sort of wing it. Say, alright, we're going to toss this rope up over the tree limb and we're going to haul in that bag right. But they make a lot of mistakes. And the mistakes really could cost you. On one end, you don't want to be in the middle of a 2-week backpacking trip and suddenly lose all of your food. And on the more extreme end, you don't want a bear finding your food and then finding its way to your camp and eventually you. So let's go over the proper way to hang a bear bag. The first thing you need to do is find a limb that has a bit of life in it, that you can hang the bear bag at least 12 to 15 feet off the ground and 8 to 10 feet away from the trunk of the tree. You're now going to need 2 long cords and a carabiner. So at this point you're probably saying, but Elvin Archer, why do I need 2 cords and a carabiner? Well, the answer is simple. Number one, it puts a lot more wear and tear on your rope, which of course you want to keep your gear in good condition, especially on longer trips. All that friction over the tree branch, especially on roughed bark trees like pines, that's going to tear up your cord really quickly. And second off, you can actually dig a channel into the bark and stick your rope there. One time I was out camping with some friends, we tossed a line up over a tree branch, hauled our bear bag up, tied it off, thought we were all fine and dandy and left it till morning. By the morning, the little groove that had been cut into the bark had filled up with sap and congealed, and our bear bag was firmly stuck up in that tree. First thing you're going to want to do is tie one end of your rope to the carabiner. I'm going to use 2 half hitches for this. Next you're going to tie one end of the second cord onto your bear bag. If your bear bag has a loop, you can use a bowline knot. Here I'm using a constrictor knot because I don't have a loop that I can tie to. If you don't know how to tie these knots, I highly recommend you check out this video here. I'll put the link in the description below. Now we're back to the first rope with the carabiner. You're going to need to get the opposite end, without the carabiner attached, up and over your tree branch. How you choose to do this is up to you. See, we have our one cord with the carabiner on the end and our other cord pulled over. So now we're going to take the second cord that's tied to our bear bag, take the opposite end of it, and feed it right through the carabiner. We're now going to tie this off to the tree or to a stake in the ground. Now when I say we tie it off very loosely, as you can see here. And now all we have to do is pull on our first cord and pull that carabiner upwards. You shouldn't be moving the bear bag right now. That's essentially taking our pulley and moving it up the tree. Right now, I've put 0 friction on the tree branch. All I've hoisted up is the weight of the carabiner and the cord that it's attached to. Now all I have to do is tie off my lead line to the tree, and then we can untie our first cord and hoist the bear bag as high as we need. Now the only friction when we pull up the bear bag is between the cord and the carabiner, which is really nothing at all. So I can take an extremely heavy bag and hoist it right up this tree with very little issue. All I have to do now is tie this off. I generally use 2 half hitches or an overhand knot with a slip knot to lock. That way I can just pull one cord and the entire thing comes back down. With no mishaps, this entire process only takes about 2 minutes. So thanks for watching that video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helped you learn how to properly tie up a bear bag, and really anything else. You could tie anything up in a tree using this method. I hope you found this helpful, because that's all I have for you today, guys. Archer out. Speaking of bears...
No, Mom, don't let Kalu out. Kalu out, come here. Is he... Go on. Is he dragging the bag of garbage off into the forest?
No, he's just sitting there and eating it.
Huh. I don't see him.
People, you cannot leave your trash out on the back porch. Hey guys, Elvin Archer here. Today we're learning to hang a bear bag. Shoot, stepping on the cord. That didn't go as planned. I'm all ready to catch it. Hey guys, Elvin Archer here, and today we're learning the... That didn't work. You're going to want to make sure your rope isn't going to tangle on anything.